Welcome, everybody. So, this is going to be fun because we are now having a wonderful time in the holidays. So, we are really going to get into it. So, let's drop the intro.
In a world where financial advice is as blurry as a wild night of cheap jello shots, clear your head and your monetary halitosis with the About That Wallet show hosted by Anthony Weaver. Leave those jello shots for the amateurs and learn to indulge in the top shelf bottles, baby. Now, here's your host, Anthony Weaver.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? So, we have a lot to cover today. First off, I have to say that we have been through quite a bit when it comes to the finances that's been happening around the world. Not really the world, but mostly about the US. And when it comes to dealing with things in the US, I noticed that my spending habits have changed. The holidays are around the corner, and I only got a few gifts. And the beauty of it is that I didn't spend that much. But because I was able to take advantage of some of the deals that were out there, some of the exciting things that was happening throughout the holidays, I think I fared out pretty well because shopping has become pretty tough. And I noticed that some of the people have, like, I noticed myself, is that it's just that money like itching in your pocket. You just feel like you got to spend it. And I don't know, just something about the holidays that you just feel like you want to spend some money. I don't know what it is. If you guys figure out what it is, I don't know. Let me know because it's a lot. It's like money burning in my pocket. And everybody's asking, not everybody, but people that I know are asking for gifts. Some people I chose not to ask for gifts, so I don't have to buy them gifts. I know that's kind of selfish, but if somebody asks me to like, hey, come on over and party out and just hang out for a little bit, you don't need to bring anything. More than likely, I'm gonna bring something, and usually I'll try to bring something like edible, like some wine or something that's consumable that they can have, so it's not like extra stuff laying around the house because you don't know what they need. They didn't tell you what they need, so we're gonna roll with it. So this edition is talking about how to save money for the holidays because I know some of you out there, just like me, haven't bought some of the stuff that you need to kind of get people going for the holiday. And I noticed that me personally is that I know I need to I need to get on this. I mean, Amazon don't ship fast enough. I noticed that I go to a brick and mortar store a little bit more, mainly because it is easier to just go in, get your stuff, wait in line, and get out. And the cost of doing that is like you costing of time that it takes to sit around in traffic because everybody's doing the same thing. Last minute shopping. The shelves are bare for the stuff you need. Hence the reason why I do not have a Santa hat. So hard. I was like, I need to get a sewing machine so I can make my own. I'm telling you, I'm thinking about just making Santa hats all year round, and I should be able to sell them because nobody has them on the store shelves. When I say nobody, I'm meaning like some of the fancy stores like Burlington Coat Factory or Target or Marshalls or Ross, just to drop a few things out there. And I'm just tired of shopping around. And so that's why the online economy is doing well because nobody feel like standing in line and doing everything else. So some of the deals that you get in person, though, I have to say that they are at least, I'll say about half, maybe, of what's coming out there in the market. So, but let's dive right on into it. So, what exactly are coupons? The reason why I want to bring up the coupons is because we all see them. Some people don't use them, and some people actually are excited to receive a coupon instead of actual cash. And the cool thing about coupons is that coupons started off back in 1887 when Coca-Cola was actually giving out small vouchers to kind of help promote people to choose their brand over another brand of cola that's out there. And one of the things that they were doing was actually giving away free Coca-Cola back when Coca-Cola was about 5 cents. And now Coca-Cola still does give away coupons. Now, keep in mind, I used to be a heavy couponer back in the day where they used to actually give me money and I had to go buy like extra gum so they don't have to give me money or something like that. And I'll just buy something for for the cashier. Now, to do that, the cool thing I love about coupons is that by definition, it is like you treat it like cash. The manufacturers out there, it's like, you know what? Hey, let's go on and give some cash to the people who want to support us, and we go from there. The cool thing about doing that is that it provides people to buy the product more. So think about it, like Kleenex. Kleenex might have a coupon for like $1, but you have to buy 3, or you got to buy the 3-pack. So they're helping you like, hey, we'll pay the taxes for you, but you still got to buy the product. And it might be a small amount, it might be a lot, but it depends on how you want to do that. Now, the way how I use coupons is that you go to the store that you plan on going to, you log into your account, click on the coupons, the e-coupons, add those to your account. Once you have that, you try to find a physical coupon. When I say try to find, I mean asking anybody in your circle that has the ability to bring on that coupon. All right, it seems like I have a guest coming through, so let's see what we have here. All right, everybody, bring it up to the stage. We got Jonathan Thomas coming through. Let's go. What's going on, sir?
Y'all got intro music?
Of course, man. That's what I do over here. Right.
About that. I'm sorry. Sorry for my tardy. I just had a toddler spill my beverage when I was eating on my fresh carpet. So I'm quite disturbed and disheveled. And now my camera setup is all wrong. So pardon me if I'm trying to get things together.
No, you good. You good. We're just running through coupons right quick, how we're using them for the holidays, because this is a holiday edition. So
what kind of coupons you found? Because Black Friday to me was a bust. It was just a hot. Like I mean, I was with the band on TikTok talking about some. Yeah, they didn't ruin it for us. Nobody was fighting for them prices. Nobody was. Yeah, it wasn't nothing going on for that. No.
Well, for the coupons that I was using, it's mostly for like for the kids, mostly like diapers and everything like that. You can get those coupons from like pampers.com or huggies.com or something like that. And then with Target will give you $5 back on buying $25 worth of things. And then on top of that,
they decided to give you $5.
Right.
That's gonna help you get there. Yeah,
it will. Because they like $30 or something.
The tax, bro. Like it's Target. Knowing that, I'm pretty sure if you didn't buy just the Huggies. You bought something else there.
Yep. Well, that's the beauty of couponing. So, because I'm saying some of the strategies that I used to use for couponing, and one of the things that Target is famous for giving out $5, right? So what you do is you spend the minimum amount to get that $5, or you just get all the $5 in one swoop. Then you go back and buy the things that you actually want with the $5. So you can get all the other stuff for free.
With $5? And then you use collectively each instance of $5. And so you maybe have like 20 or 25 going off on something.
Yep.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah. So it all evens out because they give you the gift cards right then and there, and then you just go back and go get whatever you want to, or you can use them later without the coupons. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, how do you save during the holidays?
I don't buy gifts, man. I hate to sound like that guy. I've turned into a more like I usually go to Waffle House and give like a $250 tip to someone now. That's what I've been doing since I got to Charlotte. But yeah, we don't buy gifts. We bought the family. I guess you could say we kind of influenced the family into doing like a white elephant, and that's always just like a fun game because everybody usually gets something for 20-25 bucks, and everybody the joy of, oh, I like that, and what order did you get picked in and all that. But nah, nobody looking for gifts for them, and that's preferably how I like it. I don't like nobody coming in the house looking like, all right, how much am I gonna like you depending on what my name, how many pieces of gifts my name is on. But it's a good effective way when you get to, like I said, we're late 30s, a little bit more mature. I mean, we got the baby, but I mean, having kids, honestly, my friend, he rewraps gifts. He rewraps,
What?
he wraps gifts for like their birthday and have them, saying reopen today. But I mean, kids, man, they don't really be, they don't really be looking for stuff like that, man. To be for real, they just be happy to be what he is.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I noticed that some people try to say, well, you gotta make sure you get everything for the kids or whatever. And I think Tiffany Grant was on, and she was saying it's like they'd just be happy with the box, like instead of the actual product that came inside the box.
Yeah, they want to make a mess. And then the thing is, like, I'm one of the last people of my friend group to have kids, get married, all that type of stuff. I was the latest one. So one of the things that I learned from them is, I mean, they used to go through like doing spring cleaning and sweeping all these toys. He's like, man, they ain't even open these toys. I'm like, son, I didn't even want to go down that road of collecting all these different toys and stuff that the kids not really going to be into, and watching at least how Faith has migrated. She'll find something. She only got probably about 4 toys, but she'll like one month, but now she's kind of in her groove of 3 main things that she focuses her time on, which is cool. But I can keep that in one spot. I don't need toys all over my house. I don't need to be looking around like we didn't spend use all our coupons to get you some toys. But now you're dirtying up my house, but now I got to give it up. You know what I mean? Which is cool. I don't mind buying somebody's stuff, but nah, that's not worth it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I was just saying earlier that one of the things that I do is try not to invite myself over people's houses during the holidays, so I can save some money.
Well, I don't know. If you go over somebody's house, like, you might take like a bottle of wine or something because they probably cooking, right? So you're gonna get you a few places to go, so that covers your meals for the next couple of days, and then by then you'll probably be done with the food. But yeah, you're right. I mean, we bought our house this year, so everybody's coming here, and that's the beauty. I don't have to drive nowhere. Once I'm tired, I'm going to bed. I just got to worry about how dirty is my house gonna be, or that type of stuff. But once it's time to leave, because you eat up all that food, and now you're like, Dad, I got to drive home, or I got to pack up my stuff the next day and leave. That drive or that travel is coming, and that just kind of ruins the message.
Yeah, now everybody in there, and you white knuckling the whole ride, because it's like, well, you might, depending on what you drink that day, might be a little extra. So
you're right. You're definitely probably being encouraged strongly. So yeah, the holidays, especially once you get around Christmas Eve, you ain't got no place to drive. You just pull up with a bottle somewhere and you just park it right in the center. And then you look at the strange, like, you ain't drinking today? Okay. That's what we on. Really, you know what I mean? So, nah, that's the holiday spirit, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that piece because I done saved up my tolerance for the holiday. That's all day. You get to wake up at 9 a.m. to start drinking cocktails uh, with no
No
with
chaser, right?
don't judge me. The first year we were married, my wife's father, looked to it like, "Is he okay?" I'm like, "Man, the bottle. I got one of the big bottles of Jack too. That bad boy with the whiskey sours, but yeah, I was like, it's a holiday. Like where I'm going,
Right,
wherever I'm walking, so I can't get in too much trouble for that.
right.
So nah, man. No, that's the adult life, man. Shoot. Yeah, we ain't got no more. I'm not getting up early to go. What did somebody give me? Nah, I bought all them gifts throughout the year, man.
Yep.
I'm happy to see people. Like, happy to see you. Don't mess up the house. And we'll try to send you home with some plates and stuff. And after that, I thought I did my fair share.
Yeah, I mean, you fed him, like,
Yeah, if you done fed them, gave them some good food, you can't complain. Now, if your food terrible, then yeah, you might need to make it up with a nice gift for somebody. But yeah, that's different. Did y'all decorate? Like I said, this is our first time in the home. So my wife, she's been going ham all over the house. It looked like Santa Wonderland up in here. Got lights out in front of the home. Like I ain't never had none of this stuff. So for me, it's just like, hey, if that's how you like celebrate. But I hear that's like a thing.
oh, really?
Yeah, like do y'all got like the elf on the shelf and the Christmas tree and the lights and bows and stuff? Yeah.
Nothing. Like, I was I was looking at because I kept meaning to go to the dollar store. My goal is to have one of those little teeny trees. That's all
Okay.
I want. So you can just shove it in the drawer. When
Right.
you,
Easy bank.
yeah. And I was like, my wife really is like, if you're gonna get a tree, get a tree. And I'm like, dude, I want a small tree. And you could put your gifts under the small tree if you want to. You know what I'm saying? We just got stockings. I think that's the only thing we just hung up. This is the first time actually doing it. So
Man.
right.
Yeah, see, wasn't even I guess again when you grow up and you didn't have this stuff, you don't really see the need. I get it. It's supposed to spread the cheer and all that. But for me, I'm looking at okay, so when we take this stuff down, where is
Where's it going?
yeah, where are we packing it? Because it's not going in the garage and it's definitely not going in the attic. So where are you finna put this that it's not gonna look like just stuff? And then are you truly gonna use this next year? Because typically once you have to pack it away and you'd wait a year, it's not gonna come out the same way as it would last year. Something's gonna be bent, something's gonna be wrinkled. You know what I mean? It's not gonna have it as fresh. It might look old, and it quite frankly might be out of style. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff is. Like I don't know if you got neighbors that got them. They say you get them at Home Depot, the big
Oh, the one that project on this house or whatever.
yeah, that and the big thing they blow up with air and stuff. Them things, no matter how hard you blow the air, that thing ain't blowing to capacity. You
No.
can see you can see it's a struggle. So yeah, that's the. I'm telling you, man. This holiday got them, and I don't know. I mean, I know you talk a lot about the budget here, so I don't know if you saw. Man, all that. First of all, it was projected that average person was supposed to spend like $1,400
Right.
for Christmas. And now it's came out that people use credit cards to pay for the $1,400 that they spent during the holidays. And the only problem I would have with that is, I mean, today rates just went up. The Fed just raised
What, like 7.9% or something?
50 basis point because they're trying to slow down. The target range is around 5% right now. But the fact is, two things do occur every time these rates go up. One, Ally sending another email because your deposit rate then went up, so they're probably going to be at like 3.15 or 3.25. You know, Ally kind of cheap, but
Yeah.
they be on it though. I give it to them. And your credit card rate, they don't send a notification. Your notification is your bill when you see that, oh, we can charge you more now. So
I think it was up to, I think they went over, just hit over 30% now, didn't they?
Really?
Yeah, because it was like, so every dollar you spend, you got to pay 30 cents for every dollar if you're late. So if you think about every $100, you got to spend $30 to spend $100 if you're late.
And then you think about how hard it was for a person to get $100. Like, I think my worst credit card debt was around November in 2012, 13. And the way I used when I was first learning was I was like, oh, don't put this much more. Like, my limit was like $1,500, $2,000. I was like, don't spend more than that on the credit card or it's going to be issues. Well, I got that thing up to $3,000 one time. And I'm telling you, out of all the debt to pay, that thing is hard. Credit card debt is stubborn to pay off. And once I paid that $3,000, I was like, yeah, I ain't messing with this no more. If I ain't got the money, it just took too long to pay off $3,000, and it didn't make mathematical sense to me of how long it was taking, because I was throwing big chunks of money at this thing, and this debt would not budge. And I still got the same card that I got back then. I never got another card, which I probably should.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But for one time, and I don't carry a balance, but I know the rate on that thing, Capital One 20, what is it, 27? The first card is like 27%.
27.
They getting all of it. Oh, we'll balance. I bet you will. Right. But I ain't going for it. Like, y'all ain't finna get me, man. Like, but that's why when I hear people say they got $30,000 worth of credit card, I'm like, dude, man, you might as well say you got $150,000 in student loans, because that's how much effort it's gonna take for you to get rid of that $30,000. I mean, unless you got a $30,000 card that you can cash out and move that debt over, but nah, $30,000 paid for a card at that. So nah, I'm sorry for dipping off, but man, I just felt bad because I'm like, the savings is eroding right now. It hasn't reached that tipping point. Right. And with the rates going up, like, we all know the recession is gonna hit. But I'm like, you spend $1,500, and with how prices have risen, how hard do you think it's gonna be to get rid of that $1,500?
Right. It's gonna be tough for a lot of people right now. So let's take some comments from the audience here. So we got Landy in here. She said, I'm late. I buy gifts throughout the year on sale and hide them until the holidays. I never pay full price unless I have to. That's a good saving tip. That's a really good way to do it. It's like plan early.
Like people who are early.
Yeah.
Like, add me to your list since you like to be prepared. You know.
Yeah.
You can I know her.
Let's see what she got. She said, y'all tripping. My fam goes hard every holiday. Let's go back. We'll talk about the decorations.
Oh, for real? Like, what do they do though? Like, I just think that's a lot of effort. And then y'all don't care about Thanksgiving. Y'all just speed right on past the Thanksgiving holiday. Y'all can't wait till dinner is over.
Put the tree up. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is hilarious. All right. We got another intro. All right. Put y'all hands together for another beast inside the financial space. She is the Bougie Banker. What it do? What it do? What it do? Is she there?
No.
She there?
You should talk to her agent.
I don't. No.
Oh, I'm here. Hey, everyone. I just came to support and show my love. Love what you're doing. You know, I'm definitely just can't wait to listen to this amazing show and just show all the love that I can.
Oh, thank you. You got an event coming up, don't you?
I do. Thank you. February the 24th through the 26th in Atlanta, Georgia. It is a 3-day event that focuses on breaking through your limiting barriers, whether they be with your finances or in business. So I'm super excited. We have some killer speakers coming out. I'll be there. Ellie Talks Money will be there. Better Wallet will be there, and some other phenomenal speakers. So really excited.
So Mark always come through.
I know, Mark is cool.
Awesome. Yeah, so what we're talking about right now is how do you spend money during the holidays?
You want me to answer that?
Sure. Yeah, we were going in for 20 minutes.
I saw it in the group chat, so I came to support. Okay. So, no, it's no problem. So how I spend money for the holidays is I actually start buying my gifts early in the year. So I'm talking July, August is when I start buying gifts. And so I do that to keep the expenses low. So I find that we tend to get in the most debt around the holiday season because we're trying to prove our love or show our love and affection to others through gifts. When if you just space that bad boy out and you have it budgeted, it becomes so stress-free because you can buy something, once a month for the people that you love. And you're not stressed on if you can pay your bills or not, or if you can fill up your gas tank or not. So that's the method that I use, and it just works wonderful for me.
That is awesome. Awesome. All right, so we got Javon here in the chat. He says that I save up until Black Friday and shop online, except for TVs. Best prices are around Super Bowl. That's interesting. Cool. Yeah, so that's one way of doing it. And everybody, please make sure that y'all go follow the Bougie Banker when y'all get a chance, because she is definitely a powerhouse in the financial space. If you haven't seen her, I'll try to find a way to put some clips up. I mean, it's amazing. So she's doing amazing things. So Jonathan, I know a lot of people don't know about you, so just introduce yourself to the folks. I know we were just chatting about some things earlier, but they need to know a little bit about you.
I was off the cuff today. No, I appreciate it. So I'm Jonathan Thomas. I'm here on YouTube, Money Talks with Jonathan, kind of sharing in that same financial conversation. The hope is that with my experience on the channel and on TikTok, J Thomas Solutions, and Instagram, and have a free Facebook group, Money Talks, that we're constantly trying to educate people specifically how you can partner with your bank and get your budget in line, get your credit on tap so you can qualify, and then take that information once you start those beginning layers with your emergency fund and your credit in check and your budget's rolling and increasing your income. Then we get you to at least beginning to invest. And the whole point of beginning to invest is start to open that doorway so that you can expand the way you invest so that you have money working on multiple different speeds and then grow to, again, whatever your potential or whatever you desire for your life of financial independence to be.
Awesome. So, you say you're on the YouTube space and so forth, but we want to make sure that we tag you up in here. So, make sure you guys go out there and tag him, because I want to make sure that you get all the love and support that is necessary for everything that you do. Because, I mean, everybody's community and everybody has their different stories on how we relate to each other. And a lot of people that are here now is because they know me. And, I'm pretty much genuine. Hopefully I'm genuine to everybody. Yeah.
Nah, so you never know. No, I appreciate it. It's right. With the whole thing about trying to learn, everybody's trying to learn, and I think you were on Twitter Spaces. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out Twitter Spaces, I mean, we are really cooking it up every Monday. But last one was really kind of interesting because we were talking about the culture and just overcoming the obstacles, no matter what your background was. But the thing that came up that, again, through my research that I really found peculiar was, I'm like, this financial literacy thing, this personal finance thing, though it seems like all these people know, no, we're still way behind. It's still new. So the fact that, again, we're talking about this now, this is all new information. This is a new way of doing things and a new way for everyone to kind of tap in, if you will, to kind of take a little bit better control of their finances. And Anthony, you and I are around the same age. We got families, had degrees, obviously trying to build a community, obviously scaling business, jobs, and then on top of that, you got the regular things that come with life. You got parents, you got friends, you got health problems, you got just normal challenges that come up. And truth be told, you get sidetracked and your money takes a back seat. And it can, if you don't know what you're doing, thinking about, I got to go write my budget now. That sucks. You know what I mean? Because you're so tired. Just like, after I picked up my kids from school, after school care, maybe you're a single mom, single dad, whatever the case may be. Now I got to look for a job. There's jobs there, and you're hearing that, but it takes energy, effort, and time to do those things. And truth be told, in your 30s, with all these things being hit at you, it's tough. Like you wake up tired. So
You wake up tired.
but I think I put out a video today because as you know, Twitch unfortunately passed away due to suicide from and I think oftentimes when you're watching YouTube, when you're watching TikTok, you're watching all these things. I know for me, and I would venture to say you feel the same way. Like when we're talking about money, we understand it's just one aspect.
Yep.
It is a big aspect, meaning, hey, if I have my money in line, then truth be told, it helps me get to a solution faster. Oftentimes, it helps me do things that come at life, tire, blowout. Oh, let me just pay the money so I can get back to do what I'm doing. It makes that stuff easier. But if you lose somebody like Twitch or somebody passes or whatever the case may be, money don't pay for that. You know what I mean? The only thing it's going to do is allow you to be in a space that, hey, all the arrangements is taken care of. I can just sit here and try to figure out how I'm going to process this loss I just had and move forward. So we're not blind to the fact of the realities that, truth be told, everybody is challenged with something right now.
Yeah. Because I'm challenging right now, trying to keep money in the pockets. That's because of how things look so appeasing right now. Like they're like, hey, we got these deals right quick, but also they pulling at the emotional strings. Like you don't want to show up to a party without it.
You lie. Like I don't mind taking my daughter to the store, but I know I've been ashamed at Walmart for the baby picks up some chips. I put it right back up, and I'll even say out loud, like, well, you don't really have any money, dude. I mean, you do probably at home, but don't count my pockets. Like, we can come in here for that. And then people look at me like, I'm finna get locked up. And I'm actually concerned. That's why I don't even do it. I don't do it no more. I just quietly take it out of her hands and put it back on the shelf. Because the lady did, she picked up like a bag of Doritos, and I was carrying stuff. I didn't have like a cart or nothing. And I'm like, I can't carry all this stuff and then hold your hand too. So I put the chips down, but I'm like, yeah, we ain't getting that. 4 people, like moms, turned around, looked at me like I didn't beat the child, you know what I mean, senseless in the store. Like, you could just get the chip. I could, but she don't need the chips. She got chips at home. You know what I mean? Like, we'll wait. We right now.
Are they going to pay for it? Like...
saying, I'm like, if you want to put it in your basket, we're not, we will take the generosity of others. We're not above that. Like, I'm not above using, embracing community help. We can be in this together. If you want to help finance some stuff, you can't tell my baby what to do. I don't know if I trust your judgment on that.
Right.
But, yeah. But I just didn't. I didn't think that was a thing. I didn't think people would really look at you and really try to shame you. Like, what kind of parent are you? What kind of human? Like, man, she don't even know. She's not tripping. So, nah, man, that's something, man. But yeah, this season, I feel bad for anybody who have kids' birthdays around this time, engagements, interestingly enough, Christmas is the highest engagement day. You know what I mean? So I'm like, to me, I think you're setting yourself up for failure, compounding these things because, You know what I mean? Number one, you can't forget your engagement is like
Right.
the same day as Christmas.
Right.
And get married around this time. Don't think you get to be like, oh, your Christmas gift is your wedding gift. Yeah, you only get that one pass the year you gave the ring.
Yeah.
Every other ring, you got to give separate stuff. So if you didn't like buying $200-300 worth for one gift, and don't think you can compound and be like, oh, I'm gonna get you a $300 gift for one, and that's just gonna be both. No, they're gonna be looking at you like, okay, where the other one? I'm expecting another 300.
Yeah, because the first gift is paper, and then I think after paper it's cotton or something like that, and then the third year is like fruit.
It runs through a lot. I'm up to 5 now, so it's 6 in the coming year. So I got to look it up. But yeah, man, like it don't work like that, man. Even if you got a kid's birthday, they looking for both. Like, I don't think you think this is because they'll be like, you knew my birthday was coming up. They will tell you that now. Before kids didn't used to say that, but now they'll let you know. Like, I didn't ask for this day. You picked that.
Yep. All right. So everybody knows, my audience knows that it's at 8:30. We're a little over, but 8:30 we have a drink session. Do you have a drink?
I had one. She spilled it.
Oh, that's right. All right. Well, if you want to go grab a bottle of water right quick, I'll get you going.
I can,
Right.
yeah, give me a pause.
Right. I got you. All right, everybody. I'm gonna move this guy out of the frame right quick. Move from stream. Cool. Who's ready for drinks? Go ahead on and type in drinks in the comments right quick before we bring this guy back on. Type drinks. Try something different today. See what you guys got. I know there's a huge delay. Man, whatever. Y'all gonna type drinks. And here come the drinks. All right. So because it is the holidays, I actually found a song that'll be soothing for the holidays. All right, let's go. You know, it's like, all right. Okay. Hey, what you drinking? So, for those of you who are saving money by not buying gifts, you can go on and buy yourself some nice apple cider. And that's what I'm drinking today because it was on sale for $2.99. All right, so what are you guys drinking out there? What are y'all guys drinking? Let's go. I have no rap game, so don't ask me to rap. But this beat is hard though. So whatever y'all got, just let me know. What y'all drinking out there? What y'all drinking? I know somebody got water. Somebody got something else out there too. So what I have is an apple cider. And I'm using, like they say, just add vodka. And with this, we are going to make this happen today. And because we don't know if it's going to storm tomorrow, I'm going to add just a little bit more. All right. So I have wine. Ooh, tell me about the wine. Tell me about that wine. What y'all got out there? What kind of wine is that? Hold up, Jamal, really? You said apple cider is depressing. Dude, just add vodka. It makes it so much better. All right, so let's see what else we got out there. We got wine from the GB Roan Jr. from the Financial LLC. I like that. Okay, tell me what kind of wine you got out there. What kind of wine? What else we got? Okay. Yeah, it is. So I take it you must be drinking that Hennessy. All right. See, Jonathan ain't come back yet, man. He must have tipped over. If he ain't put the kid down. But let's see what else we got. Organize your money. Let's see. You said the half and half or Uptown. Ooh. Tell me a little bit more about that Uptown. All right, so we got Landy with the good old H2O. You can't go wrong with that. Cannot go wrong with that. So, one ring for the H2O folks out there. Oh, I do have something for you guys. For those of you who are here, before we do hang up, I do want to do a survey. I mean, not a survey, a giveaway. And I got a whole set of books right here that was shipped to me. So it's 5 books in this thing, and I plan to give them out. At least I'll give out one today, and then I'm gonna do a giveaway later on the next episode. So I'm gonna try to get all of these books out, and then I also have an additional book that I want to give out by Tiffany Aliche. I want to do that the last week of December. So make sure y'all stay tuned and locked in. All right, so Jonathan is back. All right, sir. So we're gonna play this music again because now you got the drinks. Everybody got y'all drinks. We're gonna do this one more time. Let's go. Hold on. Whoops, wrong one. So the cool thing is, Jonathan, I'm not sure if it's been a while since you've seen my show. I'm changing up the music a little bit because we're in the holiday spirit.
Yeah, you got a DJ. I'm wondering who. I've been looking for the sponsorships and where you or that's another one of your talents.
Right. Because I'm not a rapper, so if you're a rapper, you can go for it. But
welcome to pay for the distribution.
Oh, that for the distribution, yeah. I mean, it'll be pretty cool if I had a DJ on the side right quick to just kind of spin something. I mean,
yeah, because I know that's what the what was that one guy? It's a YouTuber that talks about the father's story, Anthony O'Neill's brother.
Oh, they don't know about him.
I can't remember, but I know he just father. Oh, father. I think that's his name is Fatherhood or something like that. But he used to be in music, and so a lot of his music in his background, I'm assuming he had something to do with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be pretty interesting. Hey, Carla, thanks for coming through. So, Carla, you came just in time for drinks. I know you got a whole bar in the back, so let me know what you drink. Yeah, she got an amazing bar. Like, it's amazing. Because we on a podcast together on Sundays. And
really?
Yeah.
What's the podcast?
The podcast is called Highway 54, but it's strictly YouTube. So, yeah.
So what do you talk about on Highway 54? Is that an actual?
It's anything about the news, really. Just pretty much anything. It's nothing financial. I have a financial piece, and talk about do like a book insert, and that's it. So like I read from the book, ask the questions, and we all just kind of discuss from the book insert.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Curious, what's the best book you read this year? Like
this year. See, you caught me off guard.
Caught me off guard with drink. I had to go make one. So.
Right. This one right here is the best book that I read so far, which is The Color of Money, Black Banks, and the Racial Wealth Gap by, what does it call it? Mercer Baradar. I'm horrible with names. But yeah, this one is really good because it opens up your eyes to like the history of the finances and how blacks were treated also in the history, and then also how we get to where we are today and financially, and how do we actually think in that mindset about finances. What about you? What's your book?
Well, the year's not over yet. I really did start enjoying Rachel Rogers' book, We Should All Be Millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you, after watching her on do several energies, here I can read the book as if she's speaking, and I mean, she just has a realistic curiosity in the way she speaks throughout the book. Like, no, this should be happening. Why aren't you making this type of money? Why aren't you charging this? And why can't you talk to this person and all that? So, and just understand the keys to the success. I'm trying to get through cashing out before the end of the year because I just keep hearing great things about what they've done. I've talked to Julian and his wife, and so I'm really interested to what they poured into that book. But yeah, it's been a marvelous year. Even though it looks weird, it's still been a great year. I just know next year is gonna have more and more surprises that we get to talk about.
That's awesome that you actually, because I have yet to reach out to an author. Well, actually, no, I reached out to 2 authors, but it's only during FinCon.
Okay.
And one of the things is that they were able to come through and they, talked about their book, obviously, but it was mostly geared towards children. So, and the cool thing about it that they were focused on, teaching the children and so forth. So that's one of the cool things about the holidays is that we can always ask, for the kids and give them something that way.
Yeah.
So speaking of giveaways and things that I like to give away, for those of you who are here in the chat, and the beautiful thing I love about this is that I'm doing a giveaway. So before we get to the giveaway, I want to make sure we reach everybody here in the audience right quick. Organize your money. Why do your name sounds familiar? I cannot think. You know what that is? I cannot think of the name.
I do think I know.
Right. I feel like I should know. I know they're gonna hate me.
It's embarrassing too.
Right.
It really is. We probably should have asked that question later.
Right.
And she
all right, let's get that.
like she knows that's the worst part.
Right.
It's not
Who's it?
well, it's not the young lady, it's not Nafisa, it's not lady that starts with an A. Man. I really think I should know.
Oh, it's Tamika. I just cheated. I was like, how could we not know? Tamika, I had you recorded on the show. I know we got to re-record. Oh man, I felt so bad. Yeah, and she gave an awesome message during our Twitter joint yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I know I should know it. The problem is when I start saying I see your real name and then you know what I mean, it's not. I see your brand, I just be forgetting, and then the O, it ain't got no picture on it, so I can't cheat.
Right.
But yeah,
and the same thing.
He made me go buy a drink, so that's really, or go make one, so that's really not helpful with trying to determine.
Yeah, that's true. I'm my bad. Let's see. So we'll see. We got a moment here. So Carla said that she set boundaries, find peace in God, and reclaim yourself by. Oh, this is a book. Okay, by Nidra Tawwab. Okay, I like that. Never heard that book. It's a good book to read, I guess. We'll probably have to add that to people's wish list. All right, so for you guys who are here and you want this book, you need to do the hashtag holiday. Just do hashtag holiday in the chat right now. Hashtag holiday. And while y'all doing the hashtag holiday, I'm going to do the reveal of the book giveaway that somebody gave me. And I appreciate you who gave me this book. So, this was actually sent by UPS Express. I pre-opened it, so don't waste time. All right, we got one holiday in there. So this book that we giving away, that I'll be giving away, these are 5 books, 5 of these books. So the book is called Wall Street's Grand Deception. And the author is Norman Papoose. And Norman has been following me for a bit on Twitter, though. He's like heavy. And just a little bit about Norman. I'm reading the back of it. So you know what? Since he gave me 5, I can actually show this. This is what I'm reading. So they say Norman is a retired financial markets professional, was motivated to enter the wealth management industry by a personal tragedy. He discovered an industry that is opaque at the expense of the clients and began his mission to get accountability back into the investor hands. He lost to financial advisor check.com, a company that produces financial portfolio performances reports for the clients of financial advisors and without the knowledge of the advisors. That is actually pretty cool. So he's actually teaching you how to be an investor through this book, through Wall Street, really. I thought it was actually pretty cool. So, I mean, he shipped me all these books. So we only got 2 people who wants this book. Interesting. All right. So, drum roll. Let me go ahead on and share my screen. So, I mean, go ahead on and type in if you want to go ahead on and be part of this. So, I'm showing you live right here. If you want to be part of this thing, we only got 2 comments. Jonathan, you want a book or no? You good?
What's the option?
What's the option?
Is it only that one you just posted, or do I get the Tiffany's book? I heard that was good too, because I heard it's a bestseller, ain't it?
Yeah, Tiffany book is a top seller. I'm actually doing that one at the end of the year.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you guys stay tuned, stay locked in. I got other books to give away too. So, all right. So we got 4 entries. Anybody else? Got one more out there. Look like they watching. So, all right. I do not have drum roll, but I do got some music I can play. All right. This is going to be we got 5 entries. All right, everybody. Here we go. Let's see what they got. Let's go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Hey, we got Tiana Landy. Woo! Everybody get it in. Go ahead, Landy. You got it. All right. Congrats to Landy for winning. Oh, I think I got a round of applause somewhere. There we go. All right. So, Landy, you'll be receiving this book. And like I said, I got 4 more to give away. I plan to give those out throughout the next 2 weeks. So make sure that you guys are locked in for more giveaways and more books. I've actually been trying to, if you guys are an author and you just want to give me books just to kind of give back to the community, please let me know. I want to give those out for the people here to kind of help out with their finances and actually complement whatever they're learning from this show. And also, hey, most people don't throw away books as fast as they do business cards. So you'd be surprised.
You never throw away a book. You'll give it away before you throw it away.
Yep. All right. This was fun.
Yeah, man.
It was fun.
This time. I'm still dying about that. I'm so hot. I'm like, that last one was lit. Tiffany got an extra person roaming around, so we know she's
she got commission.
But I'm like, I looked at that. I'm like, bro, what's up with the link?
Why you didn't tell me in the chat? Like, the link broke.
I was hot. Like, I was just telling my wife that was worse than, when you like 6th grade, 7th grade, and you find out your friends all had a sleepover the weekend before, and they in there just talking story. I'm like, homegirl doing her laundry, my girl. I'm like, she was sitting there, like straight fold. I'm like, man, she's witty.
So I meant to ask you, what are you drinking?
Whiskey sour.
Nice.
So my brother upgraded me. My wife's brother, he upgraded because I was a big just Jack Daniels fan, but he's got me hip to the Gentleman Jack. So I use that. Get the simple syrup, lemon juice, a little bit of lime juice. I'm in there, and so I'll just keep. I didn't reach the period in life where that's just my drink of choice. Before I was a big screwdriver, the Ciroc and orange juice, just all I would get, and I'd be gone. But I guess that was my party drink because this thing for me now, I'll sit down and go all day. And my got me the shaker and stuff because she saw how much I was spending at these bars. She was like, you can make that at home. I was like, for real? She like, and then when she showed me, I'm like, Dad, I've been spending a lot of money. You just that's another way. I hate to say it, fellas, if saying you're trying to date with these average dates being around $98, $100, maybe your pre-drink be at the house if you make that for cocktails and then you go eat. Or maybe you buy just one drink at there and do drinks somewhere else. But no, you can save a lot of money just by being able to make a drink at home.
Yeah. So much money. Trust me. It's because the price of that $100, you can get yourself about 10 bottles. So
right. And I'm talking about the big bottle, like not them. Yeah. That thing's not fast.
Sorry. So I do got one thing I want to make sure people know before we leave. This is a quick 1 minute thing because they are an affiliate of mine. I want to make sure that y'all get it and see it. So I'm a preview this, just kind of let you know. I'm gonna talk through it as well. Well, actually, no, I can't talk through it because it has music. But for those of you who are listening to audio, what I'm playing is just a video. It's a 1 minute video about Survey Junkie. So for those of you who are actually looking to make some money throughout the holidays and so forth, it's nice and easy. You set up an account. And the cool thing about it that you don't even have to take a survey to make points. And once you hit 50 points, you can start cashing them in. So you can actually get an Amazon gift card. You can send it over to your PayPal, to yourself, or you can do a full transaction to your account, which is the beauty of it. So just hold tight here, and I'm going to play this for you all. All right, so it's a nice and easy way. Go on and make some money today. They didn't tell me to say that, but I just happened to get the bars in. So if you want to go on and get your survey joint, go on and click the link in the bio. Not the bio. Click this joint. Click the link in the show notes below, and go ahead on and start your survey today. For those of you who are listening on this audio side of the house, the link is aboutthatwallet.com/survey junkie. And that's JUNKIE. All right, everybody. Jonathan, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show. Time to hop on over to Kamari's live join at 9:00. So
Really?
Huh?
Really? I didn't get that link either. Man, y'all got it.
He not sharing the link. He just say, hey, I'm going live. I'm like, all right, dude.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll jump on in.
But he don't say his link for the back end though. Huh?
It's an honor to be here. I appreciate it, man. I love what you're doing here.
Thank you, sir. And make sure you guys follow Jonathan on YouTube as much as possible. And what's your link again so they can make sure they come through?
Money Talks with Jonathan here on YouTube and J Thomas Solutions on TikTok. It's growing.
Awesome. All right, everybody. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Peace. Time to play my outro and y'all out of here.